Hey everyone, it's Kenji. We're going to be making a fragrant Sichuan oil and vinaigrette. So this is a sort of an all-purpose dressing that you can use for flavoring vegetables. You could use it as a stir-fry sauce. The recipe, it's based on the one in my book, The Wok, and there I use it to dip shrimp as you eat them. All right, so starting out with about a couple teaspoons of Sichuan peppercorn, this red Sichuan peppercorns there, a star anise pod. I got a couple of these little dried chilies, so you want a dried hot chili. I'm just going to take the stems off and roughly squeeze out, not all, but most of the seeds because I don't want this too spicy. Okay, we got like 6 little coins of ginger. Got a few garlic cloves, just going to roughly smash them. Got a couple scallions. Also just going to roughly chop those up. You could also use shallots in here if you want, or even onion would be fine. And then, finally, I'm going to take some oil, like a neutral oil, and we just want to cover it, so probably about half a cup of oil or so. Okay, that's that. And then all we're going to do is heat this up very, very gently. So if you've got an induction range, you want to have it on low heat and set the temperature to around 225 degrees or so that you're just going to get it to a very, very sort of gentle bubble. So the idea here is that we're going to slowly extract flavor from all those aromatics, So most spices, most things that you taste are fat-soluble flavor compounds. And so the idea here is that we want to slowly extract that flavor. So we're going to start to see the moist vegetables, the moist aromatics start to very gently bubble, and that's their moisture evaporating. So you really want to just see the barest little hint of bubbling. If you let it get too hot, the chilies and the Sichuan peppercorns, they'll burn, which is not what you want. All right, so this will probably take a couple moments to come up to a simmering temperature, so I'll show you what that looks like when we come back. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, so you can see now our ginger slices and our garlic, very, very sort of gentle bubbling that's coming out of them. That's right around where we want it. It could be a little bit more. You don't really want it less than this, but not a whole lot more because we want to sort of extract flavor very slowly without burning anything. So we're going to let this sit at that temperature for around 10 minutes or so. By the time it's done, the scallions and garlic and ginger should be very, very sort of pale golden brown, and this should smell fantastic. All right, while that's going on, I'm going to start getting the ingredients ready for this cucumber salad. So this is a Sichuan style smashed cucumber salad. You can do, if you get like long Chinese or Japanese cucumbers, that's better. But all I have today is this English cucumber, so I'm going to do with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by cutting off the ends, and then with a cleaver, you could also use a rolling pin or the bottom of a pan, something like that. But we're just going to basically smash it until it cracks. Like that, okay? And then we're just gonna cut it into bite-sized chunks. Persian cucumbers are also really good for this. All right, and next, we get into a strainer. We're gonna salt it. Actually, this is a mixture of salt and MSG, which is actually, when I was a kid, cucumbers with salt and MSG was like the snack that my grandmother would give us. So it's one of my favorite flavors, but we're just going to do that, let it sit over a bowl so that the cucumbers will drain. That'll take about 10 minutes or so, so that most of their excess liquid comes out, and that's going to give them that really sort of crunchy, intense texture and flavor. All right, so those will take about the same amount of time as the oil will, so we'll come back when the oil is done. I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. All right, so at this point, our oil is really nice and aromatic, and you can see the scallions have started to turn very, very sort of pale brown. The edges of the garlic are getting very, very pale, and that means we're done. So we're now going to just, strain this out. Now this fragrant oil is sort of the base for, well, a number of dishes. Right now I'm going to turn it into a vinaigrette for this cucumber dish. But I'm also going to, if you are a Cookbook Club member, you'll also be getting a recipe for a Sichuan-style cold eggplant salad that's made with shredded eggplants and chilies, and it gets this really nice dressing on it. But for these cucumbers now, all right, so they've drained. That liquid's discard. The cucumber's right in there. I'm going to take some garlic and give it a good smash. You can do, more or less garlic as your preference goes. Okay. And then for our actual vinaigrette, we're going to go in with a couple tablespoons of light soy sauce, Chinese light soy sauce. About a tablespoon of black vinegar, Xinjiang vinegar. You could use balsamic if you don't have Xinjiang vinegar. And a couple teaspoons of sugar. All right, so I'm just gonna stir that up till it dissolves. Okay. And then about 3 tablespoons of our fragrant oil. The rest of that oil I'm going to save. You can store it in the fridge, it'll last forever, or at least until the oil oxidizes, but in the fridge it'll last a really, really long time. And then you have fragrant oil for whenever you want to make a dressing like this, or whenever you want to stir fry something, whenever you want to make a dipping sauce. All right, let me give this a taste. Yum. All right. I'd say we only need about half of it because that was a pretty small cucumber. If you want this spicier, you could also add like a drizzle of chili crisp or chili oil on top of here. You could add some sliced scallions. Maybe I'll do like a sprinkle of sesame seeds. All right, we'll just finish it off with some toasted sesame seeds. And a little bit of cilantro. Especially once you've got the oil made, this is a real simple and quick side dish for when you got like a stir fry or a braise or noodles or something. You could do crushed peanuts on here also, chilies, whatever you want. I love it. Crunchy and packed with flavor. All right. You can find this recipe on my Patreon. If you're a Cookbook Club member, you're going to be getting some bonus recipes. And if you want to join the Cookbook Club, you can do that from my Patreon. You can help me write my next cookbook. There's a nice community there. We talk about recipes. We offer each other feedback. You offer me feedback on recipes. And people who join the Cookbook Club for a year, at the 1-year annual level, your name will be printed in my next book as a special thank you. All right, guys, gals, non-binary pals. See you later.